So let's do the next ayah. The next ayah is Maliki Yawmiddin. So now here is also possessive. So it's following the second case. Where when you have two or more nouns together, then it can be possessive. Uh, so here in this case, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is introducing us to the fact that it can be a nested possessive. So it's more than one addition to the added to part. The added to part is the last word, of course, and the two words that come before it are the two additions. So the last word is lowered in the position of being lowered. So that's why it's D at D knee. And then uh, uh, so let's start with the last two words. That's the simplest form of this possessive. So that would be yom is day, and deen is judgment. So day of judgment. So yom din. So yom is lowered also because all the additions are lowered, uh, except the first one. The first one follows the vowel sound of the last letter follows the position of the sentence that it's in. So since it's in the position of describing Allah, and Allah is lowered, it is also lowered. The last letter is also lowered. So that's why it's Malik Yawm. Malik means king or owner of the day of. So that's owner of the day of judgment. So it's all Deen is definite because it has alif lam attached to it, and now as far as the roots of all these words, Malik, the root is Mim Lam Kaf, and it follows the pattern Fa'il. Malik, so that pattern is the verbal noun of that root. So each uh, uh, so the root has a verbal noun, and the verbal noun always follows that pattern, fa'il pattern. You attach an alif after the first mnemonic. And then yom follows the pattern which we discussed before, fa'alun pattern. So like Hamdun followed that pattern, Rabbun followed that pattern. And so now here's a third example of following that pattern, Yom, which is day. And then Deen follows the pattern, Fi'lun. And the root of that word is Dal, Ya, Nun, which means to judge. And so this word is judgment. And then Yom, the root is Ya, Wow, Mim. And so the you can see the middle. It's an abnormal root, because the middle letter of Yom is Wow. It's a mud letter, and the three mud letters are Alif, Wow, and Ya. And then as far as Deen, the middle root letter is also a mud letter. It's a Ya, and so it's an abnormal word, uh, abnormal root. So let's stop there for that. Hopefully that covers that ayah.